11 scientists disappeared. Not over years. Not randomly. But one by one. No bodies. No evidence. No explanation. And just when things couldn't get more disturbing, the FBI stepped in. But here's the part no one is talking about. Every single one of them was working on something. Something they were never supposed to reveal. At first, it didn't look like a pattern. A missing scientist here. An unusual death there. Different cities. Different times. Nothing connected. Nothing suspicious. But slowly, something started to change. People began to notice. Because these weren't ordinary people. They were experts. Highly trained scientists. Engineers. Researchers. Working on projects that most of us will never even hear about. They were involved in nuclear systems. Advanced aerospace programs. Highly classified government research. The kind of work that stays hidden. For a reason. And then, they started to disappear. One by one. Without warning. Without explanation. One of the most chilling cases is William Neil McCaslin. A respected scientist. A man trusted with sensitive work. In February 2026, he vanished from his home in Albuquerque. No struggle. No forced entry. He left behind everything. His phone. His glasses. It was as if he simply walked out. And never came back. Then there's Monica Ressa. An aerospace engineer connected to advanced space research. She went on a hike in California. A normal day. Nothing unusual. But she never returned. Search teams covered miles of land. Helicopters scanned from above. Days passed. Weeks passed. And still. Nothing. Another case. Carl Grillmer. An expert in astronomy. He was found dead outside his home. No clear reason. No clear suspect. Just another name. Added to a growing list. Then came Nuno Larrero. Another scientist. Another sudden death. Another unanswered question. And by now, people started asking questions. Because something wasn't right. Different people. Different locations. But one connection. Every single one of them was linked to sensitive research. Nuclear technology. Defense systems. Space programs. Projects that are never discussed publicly. Projects that remain hidden. For a reason. Now this is no longer a coincidence. The FBI has launched an official investigation. Government agencies are under pressure. Questions are being asked at the highest levels. Even Congress is demanding answers. But despite all of this, there are still no clear explanations. Only silence. So what is really happening? Is this coincidence? Or something much bigger? Some believe this is espionage. Foreign agencies targeting top scientists. Others believe it's internal. A hidden operation. To silence people who know too much. And then, there are those who believe this is something far beyond what we understand. Because when knowledge becomes dangerous, the people who carry it can become targets. Every disappearance, every unexplained death, adds another piece to a puzzle that no one has solved. And maybe the real question was never why they disappeared. The real question is, what did they discover that someone didn't want the world to know? Because when truth becomes a threat, silence becomes a weapon. And the deeper you look into this story, the darker it gets. So next time you hear about a scientist going missing, don't ignore it. Because this might be much bigger than any of us can imagine. And the truth might already be hidden right in front of us.